Good morning. This is Dr. T. S. Sundaravadivel. In this video, we are going to see about the projections of a rectangle resting on VP on a shorter side such that the front view is a square of side 40 mm and resting edge is inclined 50 degrees to H. So the front view is a square. Okay. We'll move to AutoCAD. So when the front view will come as a square means when the rectangle is inclined to VP, when the surface of the rectangle is inclined to VP, then only we'll get apparent shape in the front view. So that ideology we need in the beginning, right? So when we get the front view in the square in the front view, it shows that it is getting inclined in the front view. The surface is getting inclined in the front view. So we can come to know that the surface is inclined to VP. So definitely we have to draw the true shape in the front view. I am drawing the true shape in the front view. The dimensions x-axis, that horizontal dimensions are 60, vertical 40. 60 by 40 rectangle I am drawing. Okay, I have drawn. Then I have to give the corresponding names here. For giving the names, you can copy the existing names and you can place it and then we can change it. This is your, let it be A dash, B dash. Though it is the front view, you have to give the name dash. D dash. Right. If it is so big, we can reduce it. The names are too big in size. To draw the corresponding top view, for drawing the top view, we have to go for ray command. While using ray command, we can go for ortho. We can switch on ortho mode so that we will get the lines exactly horizontal or vertical. I have projected it and the corresponding top view for this one. Similarly, this rectangle also can be drawn using a somewhat thicker line. Right. Then, so as of now, it is okay. Then we have to go for the statement given in the question. What is given? Draw the projections of a rectangle of dimensions 40 into 60 mm resting on VP on the shorter side. So it is resting on the shorter side. That is what? The shorter side has been taken to the left. Okay, the resting condition should be taken to the extreme left or extreme right. Then only it can be tilted in the next stage. So here it is resting on a shorter side. So I am taking the shorter side to the left, right. Then such that the front view is a square of side 40 mm. So we can see that this side 40 mm is already available and this dimension is 60. 40, it is a 40 by 60 rectangle. If you want, we can draw the dimensions and check it. 60 by 40 rectangle, right. So this rectangle is going to be square. Usually this inclination will be given. Inclination with respect to VP or HP will be given. So we will draw that inclination and we will get some apparent shape here. But here in this problem, the apparent shape dimensions are given. Based on the apparent shape, we have to get the inclination, right. So here I need to draw, I need to project this using ray and going for bilayer line, and I am taking, okay, normal line also we can take, or ray line also we can take for projection, right? So leaving some sufficient distance, I am going to draw a rectangle, I mean a square. Already x-axis 40 mm is available. 40 mm is projected in the vertical axis. So this one will be 40 tab 40. Enter. So now we got a 40-40 rectangle. 40-40 square. Right. So we have to give the names accordingly. The apparent shape, this is going to be your A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, and D1 dash. Okay, we got the apparent shape, and correspondingly we have to get the front, I mean top view. So project all the points using ray command. And copy this, group it, 1, 2, 3. These 3 items should be grouped, and then together need to be copied. Based on this point I need to copy, and here I am fitting. Yeah. So I will copy this. You can switch on ortho mode so that it will move only in horizontal fashion, and exactly I am fitting it here. Right. Then we have to rotate this up to this line. So go for rotate command, rotate, and you can switch off this ortho. Specify base point. This is the base point, and rotation angle we don't know. That is the beauty here. Usually we know the rotation angle, but here we don't know the rotation angle. We have to find out this. Right. We have drawn this. So usually this will be the first figure, and by projecting this we will get this, and then we will tilt this. After this, this will be the fourth. But here in this problem specifically, this dimension is being given. So we are tilting this, drawing this apparent shape, and based on the apparent shape we are tilting this. Right. We can trim the unwanted lines. Right. Next, the next set of question is the resting on VP on a shorter side such that the front view is a square of side 40 mm, so that we have drawn up to this, and the resting edge is inclined at 50 degrees to HP. So which is the resting edge here? This AD is the resting edge. It should be inclined for 50 degrees. So group this. Select all these things and then group it. Group. Then copy, move it, Right. Then rotate. Based on this point, I need to rotate. What is the angle? 50 degrees. Which one should be 50? That resting point. So let us give 50 and check it. Which one is tilting for 50? Because that angle setup that will be deviating from one system to another system, one version to another version, it will differ. So let us see what have happened here. Dimension, angular dimension, this line and this. Yes, this one is tilted for 50. I don't want uh, this one. I will scale it and show. No, we can go for dim scale. If the dimensions are so small, dim scale command we can give it. Okay. So I don't want this to be 50. So I can give 60. Another 10 degrees I can rotate. Wait. Let us undo this. Okay. Now I will rotate this one. Specify base point. Based on this point, I need to rotate it for. I want this line to be rotated for 50. That AD line to be rotated for 50. So I want to give this one for 40. So now you can see that this AD line will be tilted for 50. You can give dim style. Yes, now we got it. Now we have the last step. We are entering the last step. That is, we have to project all the points down. That is the final top view should be drawn. So I'm projecting all the points down. Strictly speaking, we have to use ray command. And then it is needed to be joined here, that is A and A. Let us give the names. Let us copy one name and switch off ortho so that uh, then only we will be able to move it in angular fashion. D and D, D1. This will be B and B, B1, this point. Similarly, C and C, C1. Yes, I don't want this point. Right. Now I am joining A and A. I will be getting A1. Though it is the front view, I am not giving the name dash B1. Sorry, D1. B1. C1. Okay. Now we got the 4 points. I am going to join those 4 points using a darker line. A, B, line, A, B, C, D, Yeah, right. So this is the final answer for the question. Front view is now having a square. We are having a square as a front view of dimensions 40 into 40, and the resting edge is inclined at 50 degrees